don't get much of a turnout, do you?
Going to church isn't high on many people's priorities these days, I'm afraid.
They ought to make it more worthwhile, then. Liberal this, liberal that. Let's not rock any boats. A bit of hellfire and damnation would get things perked up no end.
Colin's a very sensitive man. It was his idea to have the jumble.
Oh, that reminds me. I've got to get Ken to go up in the attic. There's no end of junk up there.
I hope everyone's taking the collection as seriously as you.
Well, don't count on it. When it comes to Good Samaritans, this lot round here wouldn't so much as pass by on the other side as jump on a plane and fly out of the country.
Martin?
Gail. I'm Sarah.
Angry?
Right. Well, look, I might come round later. See if I can't talk some sense into her.
Sense?
Uh-huh.
Have you any idea how betrayed she feels?
Well, what am I supposed to do, Gail? Put my own feelings, my own life aside. I love Katie. Oh, look, like I said, I'll come round later.
You're gonna have to work at this, Martin. This, on top of everything she's been through lately, you're gonna have to work very hard.
Oh, the way his nose always scrunched up when he laughed.
Yeah. Hey, and the way he'd hide behind the shower curtain. Wait till you was on the lav before he'd jump out.
And he were dead handy for getting in small places. Like that time my hard-boiled egg rolled under the cooker.
Oh, give it a rest, will you? He's in Salford, not heaven. I know you all miss him, and I miss him and all. But I mean, first fur, you know, it wasn't our responsibility. He did have a mother. This is the last of her gear. Ugh. Sure something bit me then.
What are you going to do with it all?
I'm going to give it to Emily for jumble. And while I think on, there's a lot of other stuff she could have and all.
Like what?
Oh, this, it's junk.
Junk? Them antique roadshow lot would have a field day in here.
Les, the only antique in here is you.
Yeah, give him to Emily, she might get 50p for him.
Hey, don't be tight. A quid at least.
Aha! You're not chucking out any of my gear.
Oh, Les, look at this stuff. When was the last time you played this?
You are not binning that.
Hey, I always win that, me.
Well, you've never played against me, have you? Because I always win.
It's going to the jumble.
Old boot!
You what?
You were always the old boot. I was the sports car. And Toy used to be the ship and Leanne.
The iron.
You can't bin that, Janice. It's part of the Battersby heritage, is that? I tell you what, let's have a game.
What, now?
Yeah, come on, Leanne, get your muck off that table.
Can I be the top hat?
Of course you can.
But, hang on, I thought we were going to the park.
Yeah, well, we can do that later.
Go on then, but I like being the car.
No, I'm always the car.
But what can I be then?
The dog.
Oh, it's you again.
You don't mind, you? It's just the front door was open and I can't get a minute's peace at my house.
You best come in. I was in the shower.
Yeah, well, don't mind me. Pop back in. Hey, she's not in here as well, is she? You mystery woman.
No, she isn't.
Listen, I've been thinking. You're keeping this woman such a mystery, I reckon she's married.
Is that right?
Yeah. And you're such a lazy sod. Well, she's got to be from round here. It's not Karen, is it?
No, it's not Karen.
Yeah, well, you say that anyway, wouldn't you, to put me off the scent? Right, hadn't you better be getting back to your shower?
I'm finished, actually, but I suppose I better get dressed.
Yeah, you should.
But there's no lock on the door, and I don't want you coming in as I'm dropping me towel.
Hey, now you're putting ideas in my head.
Tell you what, you stick the kettle on and make a cup of tea, if you think you can do that without making a mess. And if you're going to be making a habit of popping around, you best have this, your own key.
Really? But what happens if I happen to drop by when you're next dropping a towel?
That's just a chance I'm willing to take.
Do you want this?
I want that.
When was the last time you played cricket?
Well, it might come in handy.
Oh, look.
What's that?
Cards. Oh, that's from the girls at the biscuit factory when you were born, Todd. Shirley Masters, she was a dab hand with a fondant nozzle. Oh, look. Todd, you made this for me at primary. Look, I love you, Mummy, love Todd.
Didn't know you kept that.
I've got them all here, I keep everything. Oh, look at you in your high chair. Do you want to see it, Jace?
Not really, no, Mum. You got any pictures of me there?
I don't think so.
I thought not.
Oh, you were a lovely baby. Oh, I'm sorry, love, talking about babies. I didn't think.
It's all right. Hey, Jace, what do you think?
Stinks.
Oh, Chesney would have loved this.
Yeah.
Look, can you just stop it? I feel bad enough as it is without you all keep harping on about him. If you're missing him that much, give him a ring. You know where he is.
I did last night.
Did you? You never said.
I just wanted to see if he was all right. He said he was.
Did he ask after me?
Or me?
No, but he wanted to know if I could go and see Schmeichel, though.
Oh.
Look, how would you feel if Kirk had an ex forever on your doorstep?
I suppose I'd want to see her off.
Exactly. Well, now that I'm back with Les, well, I want it to be for good. So she's got no more excuses to keep popping round anymore, has she?
Yeah, you're right, gosh, yeah.
Right. Can we get on with the game now? Because I am feeling lucky. Where did that 500 come from?
What? It's been there all the time. He used to sit there all the time when you were smaller.
Do you think what I said to Martin about him not being my real dad, do you think I was wrong?
What do you think?
No. I can't believe he's going back out with her when he knows how I feel. He must love her more than he loves me.
Martin loves you very much. I'm not sticking up for him. He loves you a great deal. Even if he were your real dad. I can honestly say that Martin loves you a great deal more than Brian ever would have done. Martin chose to adopt you and Nick. Martin wanted to be your dad more than anything.
Well, then why is he hurting me like this, Mum? I hate it here. I feel trapped.
Oh, my love.
And I'm supposed to just accept that and be happy for him. But I can't be happy for him, Mum, not when I feel like this. I won't be friends with her. When she's just laughing at me, I might as well just sit out in the middle of the street and let them all laugh at me.
No one's laughing at you.
Well, you should be laughing at me. I mean, stupid Sarah, who doesn't even know that her boyfriend's gay, or stupid Sarah, whose dad doesn't even care less about her. Or stupid Sarah, whose baby died.
So, I didn't expect to see you today.
Well, Mike's got work. Besides, I'm my own woman. I'm not shackled to him.
I know, but you did say you didn't want Mike knowing anything about us.
What he doesn't know won't hurt him.
So did you get the chance to talk to your accountant?
Mm-hmm.
And?
And he agrees with me that the venture makes sound sense.
So?
So, I think you should buy your business partner another drink.
Hey, I can nip home and get me opera glasses if you want a better view. Them two. Never take your eyes off them. What's up?
Them, Betty, are up to summit.
Like what?
What do a man and woman normally get up to when they've got their heads together and having secret conversations, when they nip in and out of each other's cars and start kissing each other?
I'd have thought more of Kieran than that, you know. After all that bother with Sunita, I'd have thought he'd have settled down and got himself a nice girl.
That's something he won't have found without Penny King. There's nothing nice about that woman. She wouldn't be faithful in a convent.
Poor Mike.
Poor Mike, my toe. Serves the two-faced fool right, does this. He'll be heartbroken when I tell him.
Oh, Fred, you can't.
I can, Betty, and I will. My duty. As a friend.
Just a few bits and pieces.
What's this then?
Jumble sale. Mrs. Bishop is collecting. I'm just leaving a few things.
My mum was forever going to them. She used to come back with all sorts of old junk, just like that. My dad used to go spare.
Actually, this load of old junk used to belong to my daughter.
Oh.
Oh, Harry, you don't want to be getting rid of those things.
Well, you can't hang on to the past. It's best to let go. Besides, it's for a good cause.
What's this then? A top? She hasn't got much taste, this daughter of yours, has she?
Don't you dare touch that.
Who rattled his cage?
His daughter's dead.
Well, I wasn't to know, was I? I mean, you've got to admit, that top was never in fashion.
Right, I'm off.
All right, hey, if you pass the shop, love, just pick us something up for tea, will you?
Okay.
I think he seems to be getting over losing Billy. What do you think?
I don't know.
Well, he could take an interest.
Why? You seem to be doing enough for the both of us.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's always Todd this, Todd that. Let's not tread on Todd's feelings. Never mind about mine.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about me. I'm talking about the fact that you've kept loads of stuff about Todd. All his cards and his drawings and stuff. But there's nothing about me, is there? No picture of me as a baby, no birthday cards or anything. Where's the picture of me, eh, Mum? Well, he's just decided the minute I was born I wasn't even worth a roll of film.
Right.
Right. That's all set. Right. Is this safe?
Of course it is. You're the only person I know that has never bought anything online.
Yeah, but it's going to have all my credit card details on.
Martin, stop being such an old man, will you? People buy everything online these days.
Right, so this is what you want then. 7 nights, Mallorca, yeah?
Who wouldn't want 7 nights in Mallorca? Come on, before you talk yourself out of it. Oh, shall I put the details in? Because your old fingers might slip and make a mistake.
Hey, you, just remember who's paying for this.
I'm a kept woman. 7 nights in Mallorca, lazing around on a beach in a bikini.
Bikini. Right, where's my them numbers? Come on. 9016.
Yeah?
What's this?
Well, look and see. That stone, that's your birthstone. Your gran gave me that when you were born. And that card is your footprint when you were a baby. And that's your weight card. See, when you were born, 6 pounds, 3 ounces. And that bit of tissue, that's your first tooth.
Oh.
I keep all these along with the passports and the insurance under the bed. Because if there's a fire, there's things I want close to me, things that I couldn't live without.
You kept all this?
You're my firstborn, Jason. You'll always be extra special to me. Shh, I love you.
Pall Mall with an hotel on it, 750 quid.
I'll owe you.
No, you won't. I want my money.
I've not got it.
Well, you'll have to go bankrupt.
What? And stop playing?
Yeah.
Lend us some money.
Oh, no. I couldn't do that. Because that would be cheating.
You're all cheating. You've got to be. Because I always win.
Not today, you don't.
Go and put kettle on, love. And while you're in kitchen, have a try at peeling some spuds and then we can get dinner going. I mean, we might be hours here yet.
Oh,
You can't do that. It's going in, Jumbo.
Oh, what? Just because you lost? Oh, you're pathetic.
Yeah, I was winning.
No, you wasn't. I was.
Were you, Heck? I had loads more money than you.
I'm afraid you didn't.
Oh, you were cheating all the way through.
Who are you calling a cheat?
That is enough, please, thank you. Are you happy now? Now you've got everybody at each other's throats.
Me? Me? It's this game! Now remember why we never played a bloody thing!
I'm so sorry, mate. And obviously that means I'm not going to make that workshop thing on Tuesday. But never mind. Bring a good prezi back, eh?
I guess it'll have to be water.
She's really got you where she wants you, hasn't she? First she gets you to take her back, and then she gets you to take her on holiday.
Well, I want to take her on holiday.
I can't believe you. After what she did.
She did nothing.
Exactly, she did nothing. And she could have done something. She could have told me that my fiancé was sleeping with a man.
She was in a difficult situation, wasn't she?
And I wasn't. Do you know what I thought? At least you'd be on my side, but you really don't care about my feelings, do you? I mean nothing to you.
Hey, we'll have less of that talk. How dare you say I don't care about your feelings?
I hate you. I never want to see you again.
Oh, Sarah.
I hate this. Why do we do nothing but shout at each other?
Well, we don't. She'll come round.
Yeah? I don't think so, Dad. She's proper mad at you. I think you've really blown it this time.
That's most kind, Eileen.
Well, it's a good excuse to clear out.
Oh, I've been looking through the bags. There's some lovely things.
And some right tat. Do you know what I found in one of them bags? A biker's boot. Just the one. I mean, what use is that to anyone?
I'll leave this box here, Emily. Then I'll give you a hand and move everything round to your house.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's a nice top.
That was my daughter's favourite.
I bet she looked lovely in it.
She did do.
I remember when Ernest died. I couldn't bring myself to get rid of his suits for a long time. I still have his cameras. Precious memories.
No, I don't need things to remember Catherine. She's up here and she's in here.
Not too late for the jumble, am I?
Good grief.
There you go.
Oh, is all this for the jumble?
Yeah, well, I thought I'm downsizing my house. I might as well downsize my wardrobe.
But some of these dresses look hardly worn.
Yeah, well, you know what it's like. You wear something on a night out, everyone sees it, so you don't bother with it again.
You only wear dresses the once?
Once or twice. So anyway, there you go. It's all good stuff. Thousands worth there. Actually, there's one or two I've never worn. Your daughter wasn't the only one to make fashion blunders, you know.
I'll come back later and help move everything.
Now what have I said?
He'd brought a box.
Yeah, his daughter's stuff. I know, he put the idea in my head.
And you didn't see anything thoughtless in dumping your expensive dresses down and belittling his daughter's stuff?
He was very generous of you, thank you.
I didn't have to, you know. I could have taken all this down to a dress agency. I was trying to be friendly, trying to be a good neighbour.
Backfired then, didn't it?
Look, take the notice of Blanche. She's a sour-faced old bag.
I was just trying to make the effort, you know. Just wanted to make amends for upsetting that silly little man and his box. I don't know. I can't get anything right round here, can I?
Hey, you'll soon settle in. Anyway, baiting outside is local pastime round here.
Yeah, well, some of us don't take too kindly to being baited.
My nephew's wife making enemies again. They don't like Southerners round here, you know. Do you know how long it took me to be accepted?
How long?
I'll let you know when it happens.
Oh, don't be so daft. You're one of us, whether you like it or not. Listen, how are things between you and your lady friend?
Penny? Oh, great, yeah. I'm thinking of taking her to Spain for a bit, you know. Be a rest for her, bit of golf for me.
Spain? Oh, I bet she's looking forward to that.
Oh, I haven't told her yet. It's a surprise.
Oh, she's in for surprises, is she?
All women are, aren't they? Well, better get going. Oh, look, Emily, I'm sorry I haven't got anything to give you, so why don't you take this and put it with what you're going to make?
Oh, Mr. Baldwin, that's most kind.
My pleasure. Bye.
Bye, love. You're the one that's in for surprises, love.
She doesn't want to see you. So you go off on your holiday and leave me to pick up the pieces as usual.
Oh, yeah? What do you mean by that?
Exactly what I say. You're putting your love life before your family yet again.
Look, just keep out of this, will you? This is my life, OK? And I'm trying to live it the best I can, not just for me, but for everyone around me. And if you can't be happy for me, then don't lecture me. Gail, we were married, all right, we're not anymore. So you look after your business, and I'll look after mine.
It's my business when it affects my daughter. I'm the one who listens to her sobbing her heart out every night. I'm the one who has to deal with it while you're off having some pathetic midlife crisis with a silly teenager.
Oh, hooray! At last! See, I knew you were biting your tongue over me and Katie.
Well, you're pathetic. You don't think, do you? You don't care how much you hurt your family.
Oh, yeah? I'm not the one who married an axe murderer and let him loose on me kids.
Oh, now that is
You know what, Gail?
really...
You know what? I've had enough. Now, if my family can't be happy for me, maybe they're not my family at all.
Dad! Dad, wait!
Oh, Michael, the very man. I wanted a word.
Oh, yeah.
There's many who'd say I should leave well alone after what happened. After the way you treated me, carrying on behind me about, lying, pretending to be my friend.
Oh, not that again.
No matter how much Penny King said it had no to do with you.
Give it a rest, will you? That was months ago. You just got to get over it.
Oh, I am. And so she. Over me and over you.
All right, whatever.
You're a cuckold, Michael. Same as I were. Only I reckon you'll have more egg on your face than I did, seeing as how her and me were never what you might call an item.
What are you talking about?
Talking about your so-called girlfriend and my so-called barman. Heads down together, laughing, fluttering her false eyelashes, stroking his arm, kissing him. I've seen them. With my own eyes, and my optician will tell you I've 20/20 vision, me. You should have your eyes tested, Michael. Haven't you could see what's going on under your own nose. Penny's carrying on behind your back. She's his tally woman. She's having an affair with Kieran McCarthy.